Hey guys, Jay here, and welcome to another vlog. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to do probably my first scripted vlog, and I don't want to say completely scripted because I really do like the rambling vlogs that I've been trying to collect as of late and to share with you guys. But I just decided to kind of just outline a couple of just things that I can just kind of riff on. That's kind of what I'm doing today. So I hope you like this video. If you do have some feedback, obviously let me know in the comment section below. So the first thing I want to talk about is things that will happen in your life which we may think are good or bad, but they honestly just are. And I just kind of put that in quotations on my little list here. And I just kind of want to riff a little bit on that because some of the things that I really think are very interesting in life, we kind of sometimes just put a negative or a positive context on it. And some of that's really good, and some of that's really bad. Like for instance, when I was driving from Reno, Nevada over here to Mishawaka, Indiana, I actually had a flat tire over in Iowa. And it was actually pretty scary just because, I was in a little truck, overloaded, and it blew out while I was going about 80, 85 on the interstate, on the interstate. And it was actually a little nerve-wracking. However, I really tried my best to keep my cool. I really tried my best. Oh, thank you so much, man. I just got a comment on one of my videos. I'm gonna go ahead and feature that. All right, so I did get a comment on one of my videos. I just kind of want to share that with you guys. It was from Ayo. He says, I was the Katarina in your Elise Jungle game, and I wanted to say, cool channel, bro, just subbed. Io, thank you so much for the sub over on my gaming channel, which you can always enjoy as well. YouTube.com/C/ThadDrana. And you can join us over there at Thad TV, the gaming channel, where we play League of Legends videos. But thank you so much, Io, for that. I really do appreciate it. He was actually a very good Katarina, and it was my first time playing Elise Jungle. I think I played her maybe once or twice when she first came out, and it's been probably a good year and a half or so-ish since I played her. Maybe 2 years. So it's first time in a long time. But anyways, thank you so much for that comment. Really appreciate it. Moving right along, guys. So I had that flat tire, and it was really interesting because that was like the first time in my life that something that occurred in my life that I went, I had a flat tire. I can't remember the last time I had a flat tire. That's actually very interesting. I wonder if I'm going to meet somebody or, something amazing is going to happen or whatever. I mean, I just kind of like put a good positive feel spin onto it. And, it took me forever to get it, trying to get my crank in there and crank the tire down and take it off and put it on, especially when it was overloaded with equipment for my job. But everything went really well. We got me some new tires. I was able to get back on the road and get back safely. So, I mean, who knows what might have happened. Maybe that prevented me from having a fatal car accident in the future. Maybe that prevented me from something really bad happening to me way down the road if I didn't have that flat tire. I don't really know. But what's really interesting about life is just like remember, they're just things that happen in your life, But some things are, obviously happen because we make choices, obviously. One of those choices that I made was to drive on tires that were starting to bald. So that could have been the cause and the effect. But anyways, just remember, guys, that things happen in your lives. We don't always have to put a positive and negative spin on it, but just kind of keep in mind that things are going to happen in life. Some things you're not going to be able to control, but a lot of things you are. And we'll kind of go over that here in just a few moments. The second thing I want to talk about is your mind is an amazing tool which can be utilized to bring amazing positive things in your life, which I actually truly believe. In fact, I've, used these, different techniques and stuff I've learned in the past, just throughout my life that have just brought tons of wonderful, awesome, and positive things into my life. And you got to remember that your mind is one of those great tools you can utilize. It's something that you can take and actually use that tool, like you would grab a wrench and you would use that wrench to tighten a nut. Same thing with your mind. It's a very wonderful tool. You can bring positive, wonderful things in your life. Um, some of those things is thoughts. Thoughts are things. When you think negatively, don't you find that a lot more negative things happen in your life that come to fruition because you have a negative thought process? And on the other side of that coin, when you are positive, don't more positive and wonderful, happy, amazing things start coming into your life? You start meeting new people that just have like the same mentality and thought process as you. I think we should find that very interesting and to think about that a little bit more. Like, our thoughts will affect our lives, whether it's going to be in a positive aspect or a negative aspect. And so you got to get into the headspace of having a positive outlook on life, a positive mindset. You know, when things happen, man, I just broke my finger. Man, what was the last time I broke my finger? That is interesting. I wonder if I'll meet somebody new today. Or, you know, or something else like that. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do to just kind of keep ourselves more in the positive mindset. And because we will be in the more positive mindset, more positive things are going to come into our lives. It's called the law of attraction. It is a true law, guys. Like, I've seen so many things happen in my life on the negative side, and I've seen worse things come into my life. It got to the point where I was basically homeless. I was living in an apartment where I was basically evicted out of, and 2 weeks, they didn't even know I had moved out. No air conditioning, no power, no water. And I lived there for 2 weeks in the dead of summer in Arizona. So, but on the positive side, now I'm doing really well. I've increased my income by almost triple now, which is really amazing. I'm not going to tell you the numbers because I don't feel that's really necessary. But like will bring like. Positive will bring positive. Negative will bring negative. Keep that in mind. Your mind is a powerful tool. The Babe Ruth complex. This is actually very interesting. For some reason, you know, I was talking to my wife and she was kind of down, and I was seeing a lot of other people just kind of like on Facebook for some reason was just like, oh, you know, life, it sucks, and, you know, things just not going, everything seems like, you know, it's going wrong, I feel lost, I feel, you know, depressed or whatever. And I just saw, you know, a lot of these things on Facebook, and I was just like, you know, life will throw you curveballs. Don't forget to keep on swinging. And that was kind of like my post on Facebook, because it's true, like, life will bring you weird, sometimes awesome, sometimes random, sometimes dumb, sometimes good, sometimes bad things that are going to happen into your life. But it all depends on how you take it, how you receive it. Because those things sometimes are just gonna happen. You know, somebody else is gonna make a decision that's gonna affect your life. Sometimes you're just gonna have to go, okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out something to deal with that. So, you know, when things happen in your life, don't forget to keep on living. Don't forget to keep on trucking. If things seem like they're not going right, and things seem like everything's going wrong, you're depressed, upset, just realize that that can be turned around quite honestly in the next few moments, next few minutes, next few hours. It could happen the next day, where things are just going to start to turn around for you, and you can get even more luckier and luckier each and every day. So don't forget to keep on swinging at those curveballs, guys. If you want things to change in your life, you will have to change things in your life. I find this statement very true and very interesting as well, because of the fact that, what's that quote? If you do the same thing expecting the same result, you're considered an insane person. And that, of course, I'm paraphrasing here. I can't remember who it is that was that said it, but I'm pretty sure it was a very historical figure that originally said it, and I'm sure he worded it much better than I did just then. However, the principle still applies. Things will have happen in your life where you're going to want to eventually change those things. Like, for instance, I am currently overweight. And if I don't change my eating habits, if I don't start exercising, if I don't start reducing my portion sizes, paying attention to what I put into my body, both, liquid and solid form, I'm not going to change anything if I don't start looking at those things. Same thing if tomorrow I want to go ahead and start training to become a professional baseball player. Tomorrow I'm going to start to become a professional baseball player. Well, if you want to start to become a professional baseball player, you're going to have to change things very radically in your life. I'm not sure what the step one is, but I would assume you have to do a lot more training. You have to do a lot more exercises. You're going to have to start playing more baseball, both in your free time and your spare time. You're going to have to eat, sleep, and just breathe baseball. It's the same thing with everything else in your life. If you want things to change in your life, you're going to have to change things in your life. Very, very important. And last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about what I'm most excited about for this channel in the future of live streaming over at twitch.tv/Thedrona. Because of the fact that we're going to start live streaming here pretty soon, guys. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to start doing the countdown in not too long, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to start live streaming for about roughly 6-ish hours, maybe more, maybe less. I don't really know just yet, but around 6 hours, I'm going to start live streaming every Sunday night, and we're going to do giveaways. We're going to do a $10 RP giveaway every single week to kind of commemorate all this excitement and this positive growth that we're having. We actually... some of the goals that I've had just recently, I've achieved those goals, and so I've actually moved on to make even bigger goals to try to reach to that next point. Right now, I want to get to 40 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I want to see, 500 views every month. I want to obviously see followers on Twitch. I haven't made my goals for those yet, but I want to activate and promote my Patreon channel once I get that started and going. I want to start letting you guys know how to donate and to support the channel, to get better equipment, to get a better streaming quality, to give me more time on the game League of Legends so I can actually get better and to do really well, so that I can make great content for you guys, but so I can also progress. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I can believe 100% just yet that I could shoot myself off into Challenger tier, but I do believe I can get pretty high up there once I start doing ranked games and I start pushing more time into learning, into growing, and getting into the meta, things like that. But I'm really, really excited. Like, it's going to be an amazing journey, guys, and I really want you guys to be on that journey with me. And so I think I'm out of time, or pretty close to. I want to keep these videos around 10 minutes, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do have some feedback, go ahead and leave it in my comment section below. I'd really do appreciate it. Otherwise, like, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.